Good morning, you guys. It's your girl Shantaesays, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm a little bit of everything. Like, I could be extra, but anywho, if you're here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So, you guys, like, I'm a little late on this post. Like, literally, it's probably been about a month since I posted a video. I know, really sad. But anyways, you guys, like, I have to keep it real with you. Like, I have been going through some things. I say that like I've been going through some things like this whole month, but really it just happened a couple days ago. But I feel like people need to hear about this because, you know, when you're far away from home and you're not around family, you're not around friends, it can get really lonely. And in my experience, when I first moved to Dallas, that was my first time like being away from my family, and I was out there for 5 years, and there was times where I just like, you know, really needed to get home. So I would drive home to Kansas. I'm from Kansas, and it was about a 7-hour drive. So it was no problem, right? Like, I can just hop in a car and get home whenever I wanted to get home and see the family. Well, now that I'm in California and I've been out here for 3 years, it's not that easy. I can't hop in a car and drive to Kansas. Like, yeah, I know it's going to be a good 24-hour drive, so I can't do that. I have to catch a flight every time. So, of course, catching a flight costs more. You're on a time schedule. Like, there's so many restrictions when I'm trying to go home now. So with that being said, like when it's holidays and things like that, like I really look towards, you know, my dude and his family to be my support system, because if I don't have them, I feel really alone, and it makes me just want to go back home and be around my family. So, you know, a couple days ago, fast forward, a couple days ago, I was really down. I felt myself like falling into this depression. I felt myself having really bad anxiety. And part of that reason is because Kyson is now, what, 15 months old? You know, and he's not growing up with my mom, my grandma, my sisters, my brother. You know, he's not growing up with none of them. So I feel like he doesn't have that connection, and that terrifies me, that he's not going to have that relationship with my family like I want him to have. So like part of my vision was like, oh, just move back to Texas. You'll be closer to your mom. You'll have her support. You can get back to Kansas whenever you want to get to Kansas. So I was just like, well, you know, it's not just me anymore. Like when I decided to move to California, like it was my choice. I didn't have to worry about somebody else or answering to somebody else. But now, like any decision that I make, it affects my child. It affects, you know, my dude, affects his daughter. Like it affects, so it's like a ripple effect, right? So like I have to take in consideration my whole family, and I can't be selfish anymore. So that's something that I think I've been struggling with. I've been struggling with taking myself out of this single life and just like placing me in this family life, and just really like becoming accustomed to it, and understanding that this is my life now. I would have a great cushion to go back home to my family and have that support system, but it's 10 times harder to be out here in, especially California, y'all. It's expensive. It's 10 times harder to be out in California with no support system, and it's terrifying. I'm doing it. We're doing it, but. And I should, you know, side note and say that although his family's here, his mom does have Alzheimer's. His sister is about to move to San Francisco, you know, and his dad takes care of his mom. So that's all he has. So, you know, when we think about support, who do we really have that's going to support us? What's the family that we're going to have that's going to build that relationship with my son? And that part just makes me like, damn, like, you know, I really want to go back to Dallas just for that support. But I love Cali. I came here for a reason. So it's like, am I making this decision for me, or am I making this decision for my son? So anyways, you guys, like my mind has been in a whirlwind. I've decided to just let it go. You know what I mean? And continue to live, continue to do what I got to do, and pray that when Kyson gets older, he'll build his own relationships. He'll make his own friends. Pray that I don't work a 9-to-5 for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? And work towards a bigger goal to, you know, give me that financial freedom to be able to travel the world and be able to go see my family whenever I'm going to see my family without having to check my bank account. You know, feel me? Like, there's no better feeling in the world to be able to catch a flight, you know, go all over the world and not have to check to make sure you got coins in the bank. I know you can feel me on that. So anyways, you guys, I just wanted to come and give you guys an update since I know I hadn't checked in for a while. So if you are feeling my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you have any tips or comments, leave them below. It's your girl Shantaesays. Deuces.